I found a fan project game, Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. And what this is one person's attempt to port over Treasure in the Royal Tower to Unity. And they did it to showcase their game making abilities. And I'll let you see what they've come up with.
Dear George, so much for my Wisconsin ski vacation. I arrived here at Wickford Castle last night, just before a blizzard swept in. The mountain is completely shut down, and the surrounding roads are closed. I think I'm one of the few guests who made it to the castle at all. The place is huge and old, and slightly creepy under the circumstances. You should hear this wind. All this makes me a little nervous, but I'm determined to enjoy myself. After all, this is a vacation, right? I have big plans to explore the castle. That Ezra Wickford, the original owner, must have been quite a character to have built such an extraordinary place. It's filled with strange, dead-end corridors, for one thing. And I noticed one of the towers is totally different from the other ones. So, George, I guess things never quite go according to plan, but at least this time, the culprit is just a snowstorm. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Of course, there's the hourglass magnifying glass to pick up inventory. And you can move them around. Another thing you can do is you can explore open drawers, investigate. That's the locker combination. You can move around with the mouse and the arrow keys. That's the menu. And you can open up Nancy's suitcase. That's the brochure for the castle resort. You can go over here and look at the Sassy Detective magazine. It has the info about how to detect keypad fingerprints to determine a code.
Sounds like the radiator is broken.
Now I'll try to leave.
I better take my key with me.
Whoops, you need your key card before you leave. Now it should be okay to go. First thing you notice in the hallway is these paintings, which are of the old masters. If you played the real game, you know that in the corners of the castle there are spiral staircases which go up and down. And if you try to go down there, you can't go down. That is because that part is not developed. But you can go downstairs to the lobby. And this is the lobby. And a side table in the lobby, there are some postcards which you can pick up and look at. And you can turn them to the back side so you can read them. There's also a brochure there you can pick up. If you go over here to the lounge, there's some books you can look at too. Major figures of the French Revolution. Marie Antoinette, obviously, and plans for guillotines. Book 2. It's more info about the revolution. You can go to the front desk and there's a brochure that you can pick up. If you go behind the desk, there is one drawer you can open. And there's a key in there. Which, if you know about the game, that's the key to the library. And there's a to-do list, which is Dexter's to-do. So it has all the to-dos. Almost all of the doors are inaccessible. They don't work and you can't get through there. However, I will go back upstairs. For this dead end, this is what happens.
Hello there, Dead End. My name's Nancy Drew.
I believe in the game that these dead ends become active somehow. There's typing noise coming out of this room. And you can knock on the door, but they don't answer and you can't get in the room. You can't get in the elevator either, and you can't call it. So that part of the game is not developed.
It's locked.
Nancy says it's locked and that is her room, so this is what you need to do to get in there. You need to select the key card, equip it, and then use it on the lock. So then things open. Let me go back down to the lobby and I'll give my comments. This is not a complete game. You can walk around a little bit, you can examine objects. There's a few objects that you can pick up, and one object you can use. A few drawers you can open. However, there's undeveloped areas that you can't access. So this is really not a game. It's a lot of work been done by this one person, and no doubt it took them quite a bit of time to do it. However, it's not complete. I would say at this point, this is a curiosity at best. It's not a game that you can play. But kudos to the person that got this far with it. If you wish to play this fan project, you probably would be able to search for it by looking up fan project Nancy Drew Treasure in the Royal Tower. If you want. However, on the Nancy Drew front, there is buzz on the social media that there is going to be a new game. Not quite certain what the title is, nor when it's coming out, but there's scant information about the environs, characters, etc., etc. So no doubt, great news that there is a new game coming up. At least you have that to look forward to. Probably if the game does come out, I'll play it just to see what they've been able to come up with. What I will do is I will look for further games, and if they're worthwhile, I'll play them and let you know about them. Other than that, thanks for watching the video, and I hope you're able to catch what I come up with next.